what's going on? We are live tonight. We're gonna do a watch along. Oh yeah, baby. Okay, let me go to this. Get this. Here we go. Copy the link. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna go down here. We're gonna go there, and there, and we're gonna go there. So what is going on? It's been a very, very eventful week for yours truly. Yeah, we had wife was away, she's doing her thing, came back, and lo and behold, we got a cat now. Like, when did that happen? Don't know. Yeah, so needless to say, oh wow. We are way loud on the music here. Let's turn this music down. Turn it down. The HyperX. Oh, baby. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of hobby a little bit until 7:30 comes around. And then we're going to do a live watch-in. I'm going to link the actual stream in this video, here, so y'all can watch it, or maybe you already are watching it. I don't know. This website we're trying to get to. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna have a great night. I got the Skaven Tide box. I'm gonna go through it, show some of those, and yeah. But yeah, what was I thinking? I don't know what I was doing right now. Yeah, we're gonna have a good night, and then we'll listen in, do some hobbying, watch a little bit of the things. Very excited. It's got we got Warhammer 40K. Warhammer is like a generic term. We got Warhammer 40K. We got Age of Sigmar, Necromunda, Old World, and Horus Heresy. We got those 5 games. No kill team. Because I believe this is the last one for the year. And the last box for Kill Team coming out is the one with the Space Wolves in it. We're probably gonna get that. Among other things. But yeah, if you're watching, don't forget to click that like button. I appreciate it. Clicking the like button. You know, it helps. It helps. Clicking the like button. I'm getting a lot of viewers and stuff onto the channel, getting some more subs. I feel like it's like I got ideas for shorts, ideas for long form videos. So, you know, we're getting that done. And most importantly, we can't close the door. If she comes in if my sweet Hazel comes in tonight, I will show her off. I'll let her come in. And, you know, we'll do the whole thing, and we'll do the whole thing, and we're gonna do, you know, that, and, you know, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna... I just heard her. Why, hello! I was just talking about you. Come on. There we go. She's here. Don't everyone freak out at the same time. Okay? You gotta be good while you're in here. Look. You see her tail? Look at her. Look at this sweet girl. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Look at her. Oh, yes. She's so soft. Put that little chicken wing down. I have your chair out, so if you want to lay in your chair, you can. Yes. I am enamored with this cat. She is totes adorbs. She's totes adorbs. She's now laying in my lap. So we're just gonna chit chat for a bit while she lays in my lap, because we can't bother her while we're here. So I really want to show off the this paint I picked up. Hello, you're just in the way, but that's okay. Power off. I want to show off this black ice paint that I picked up from Turbo Dork. I got a Turbo Dork. It's gonna be it's a really cool paint. It's a black metallic and absolutely lovely. Oh, she's in here for the long haul. She is now sleeping on my lap. Yeah. You're really gonna make streaming difficult tonight, aren't you? You're like, yes, she is an absolute love cuddler. She follows you wherever you go, don't you? Yeah, word says Glenn Hunt. She absolutely freaked out when I went into the shower this morning. She did not understand human magic. She was just like, where did you go? Oh, yes. She's got the smelliest poops you could possibly imagine. You're falling. Come on, you. Ugh. Okay. Move that butt around. There you go. Okay. They are literal bombs. They are bombs. They could take the scent of these turds. The government could, and they could torture people with the smell. Yes, that's you. But from what I understand, kittens have smelly poops. I almost said the S word. Didn't want to. But yes. Kittens have smelly poops for a bit. And then their bodies kind of normalize, and then they go away. Hey, what are you doing? Yes. And she has, on her one side of her face, she has, this has turned into a explaining my cat stream. She has dark whiskers, and the other side she has whiter whiskers, which matches her face. She's literally, there's like a line in the middle of her head, to half and half. She is so soft. She is very inquisitive about everything, and she's already tortured us by jumping on every single countertop imaginable, but she's still enjoyable. She's still lovely. This is only a full day, and we already love her. The wife has been around you a lot longer. Yes. But she's in my lap. I don't have a camera that can look at that. My lap. Oh, there she goes. Ooh, you got it. You got it. I believe in you. There she goes. Let's see what she does. Whatever you do, don't end the stream. That's the only thing I'm asking. That's my keyboard. You can't have it. Oh, and now she's in the spot where I would normally work. She is in the spot I would normally work. There she is. Look at those eyes. Look at that little face. Oh boy. Don't act like you're not impressed. Yep, that's a paint handle. She is... Yeah, we could probably just use this camera and I would get lots of subscribers. They'd be like, "Oh my God, look at this! Look at this lovely, lovely feline. This is why I'm not gonna get anything assembled, painted, anything. I was gonna paint. I was gonna put some black ice down and paint. So what are we gonna do? She'll eventually leave. She will eventually leave. Maybe. But yes, that is Hazel. That is Hazel. Petting her does not. It's I shouldn't pet you because it's just going to encourage you to stay, which I don't mind, slightest bit. So yeah, we're just waiting. It's 7:30 is when the reveal event takes place. I'm excited. I kind of want to know like some of the rumors for Age of Sigmar are, I think, ogres are supposed to get a refresh and a revamp, and their book. I did pick up some stuff. I think I showed no, I didn't, because I got everything yesterday. We got some new paints. If you guys know me, I love Pro Acryl. I'll plug them till the day the cows come home. This is Eugene. I was gonna do some stuff, and you're just in the way. She's like, no, I'm not. She's full on asleep right now. Full on asleep. Yeah. So I can show those off. We can kind of open the box. I can get the sprues out, separate stuff, read the rule book, look at the spearhead rule book. The wife likes her lizards. She even better. It was her birthday yesterday. We got our favorite pizza. It's a large meatball from a local place. Then we went and got an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen, DQ ice cream cake. She gets it all the time, every single birthday. And she also got the Seraphon spearhead and then a unit of the little Raptor Lancers. That's what I call them, the Raptor Lancers. So she's going to have some fun. She's already scheming of color schemes she wants to put on them, what she wants to paint the guys, which I love. And she got a giant rubber chicken. With big shoes, so it can just sit up straight. You don't have to worry about it falling over. And it's big. Like, you can squeeze it, hug it, squeeze it, and it goes. Didn't even bother her. She's like, I know that's you, Dad. But yeah, this is our little shadow, which we're very worried Monday when she goes back to work and I go to work, how she's going to handle being home alone for that Monday. She only has to worry about Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, because wife works from home to Tuesday, Friday, and then obviously Saturday and Sunday we're here. So she only has to worry about 3 out of the 4 days being alone. That's why I might get another kitten, so she can enjoy company with them, run around, chase, do other things. It's water. So yeah, she's very, anything you do, she's interested in. She wants to know what's going on. She has to watch you. She's like learning. We're a little worried that she's gonna bolt out the front door one day because she likes to run towards the front door, but we're hoping not. How you doing, Glenn? Thank you again, Glenn, for selling me the Skaven Tide box. Really appreciate it. Looking forward to getting those guys, those Stormcast guys, assembled. You did a majority of the work for me. I appreciate it. Now I just have to do the shield guys. And they'll be fine. It'll be fine. And we're going to prime them black because we're painting everything, all our stuff in gold armor. And although it would be kind of cool to paint a whole bunch of them in black armor, with the shiny black. I'm getting some steel. No, we're saving the black shiny for, if I could show you guys, this one does not like the Chaos Warriors. She is, she decimated about 80% of them. She's just like, you're in my spice. Get spice? You're my spice? You're my space. Get out. So, it is what it is. I need to make sure a headset works, so we're going to be right back. We'll be right back. Gotta make sure these headsets are ready to go. There we go. It powered off last time, so I'm hoping it's not dead. So we don't have to do it. Hopefully you guys weren't hearing that. Desktop audio is turned off. Thank you for tuning in tonight and every night on Hazel Radio. So I'm hoping once I start doing streams, this one here will kind of lay in her chair. I got her chair for her. We got like a little booster seat, and she slept in that most of the time on the road back down. Did not like the carrier, although today she was in the carrier. Don't ask me why. She's like, I don't like it. Now I do. Now I do. I think I need to put a filter on my add filter gain. Let's do. There we go. Close. Hello. 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 Filters. Hello. Hello. Oh. Let's turn it down a touch. There we go. There we go. Now we're in the yellow. Now we're good. Now we're good. We should be coming in loud and clear. It's just me moving, ma'am. It's just me moving. You're fine. You know, you moved. We noticed. Here's your weekly recap. Thank you, Life 360. But yes, thank you again, Glenn. Whenever this one decides to move, we'll get to hobbying. It might not be at all tonight. We might just sit here and chit chat and wait for the reveal to come up. So who knows? We are 37 minutes away. There is 2,115. Yay, I can hear you. You can hear me, Lol? Man, I guess I kind of needed to do this sooner. Oh, my headset's going crazy. I will be back. I need to charge a headset. So I'll be right back. Glenn, thank you. I'll be back. She's going to follow me. You ready? Look at that, Glenn. Look at it. Look at that. Look at that beautiful kitty. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh. Oh, yeah. Stretch it out. Stretch it out. Yes. She got totally infatuated with this Auric Warclan piece right here. Like, totally infatuated with it. It was getting ready to become hers. So, good thing it didn't. Good thing it didn't. All right. Yeah. Oh, wow. You guys are right. The microphone was... Oh, yeah. She's definitely pretty for sure. If you rewind the video, Glenn, you'll see her looking up at the camera when I turned it on. She totally heard it come on, so... Oh, yeah, we're not getting anything done. We're totally not going to do any hobbying tonight whatsoever. Hazel has decided that I'm here. She needs to be here. Right here in front of me. So, yeah. This is the reason why we're not... If you're wondering why I'm not doing anything, this is the reason why right here. It's because this adorable thing has taken over the hobby space. She is full on getting ready to fall asleep. for sure. We'll go back to the face. But anyways, I need to go charge a headset up, which means she's probably gonna leave and follow me. So I'll be back. I'm gonna put a headset on charge for about 30 minutes, and then yeah, let's get this. Let's see if she stays out there with Eleanor, sweet Eleanor, and then maybe. Excuse me, maybe we can get some assembling done. Who knows? She'll probably be back. That's why I love her. That's why I love her, because she's got to be with us. She's got to be with us. Oh, yes, I know. I stopped petting you. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm positive I'll be right back. Be right back. And we are back. Didn't realize this box was like super heavy. But bam! Got this from my homie. Good old Glenn. Glenn Hunt. He's got a channel over on Twitch. We got our little rat king on other rat. We got some prosecutors. Can't wait to get some paint on these guys. Might have to turn the other light on. Look at this. Got himself like a little prosecutor. Oh, they all have prosecutor mohawks. Let's save these guys for last. Uh-oh. Oh, we lost an arm. It's okay, we can glue that back on. Got some bits. Got some clan rats with a little rat magician and rat guy. Rats. Yo, 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 says albino. There we go. There's another prosecutor right there. Oh, Lord. Come on, camera. We have to turn that light on. We got a guy on Buckbeak. Come on, guy. Got some zenithal highlighting done on these guys. Hopefully, I can get him off the base. It looks like I can. That way we can get some of this stuff painted up. There we go. This is how's it going? We're doing great, albino. Ugh. Oh man, this camera's awesome. How did it get worse? How did it get worse? There we go. That's it. We're doing it. You're gonna see probably gonna see my belly. There we go. Rat Ogre. Painted by my buddy Glenn. Glenn Hunt. There. Look at him. That is so cool looking. Makes me kind of want to keep the Skaven for, I mean, just a tiny bit. We got some more rats in there. And we got our Stormcast homies up in this mug. Got our little priest. Got our forget this guy. They all have like weird like vigilators and combobulators and discombobulators and astrophysicists and other assorted things. Oh. We got some Hammer Bros. Got some... Dang. We got another one. Unpainted. Dang! Oh yeah, great hammer. Bang! We got some Hammer Bros. Already painted. Sick paint job. Sick paint job, bro. Definitely gonna keep these guys like this. This is kind of like a gift. A gift that keeps on giving. Chaos, you stay over here. I dig it. I dig the paint job. Really good. Congrats to you, kind sir. Look at that. 27 minutes away. Actually 29, 6 minutes, and so we got ourselves a little squad of or unit, not squad. And I mean, there's other guys in here. Banner guys and sick priests and stuff like that. And then we still have all these sprues. I have no idea. Are these more mace guys? Do we make a reinforced squad out of this stuff now? Or do we make another squad? We got the little rat gun. More clan rats. More clan rats. We got these guys. Oh my god, there's so many more sprues. And we got terrain, which is cool because I'm currently making terrain. Bases and more bases. Bases for days. Directions. Reclusians are in here. Okay. Oh God, blessed. Cat is on the loose. She's loose. She's tearing stuff apart. Those are the good guys. Where are you going? You can't go in there. Oh, man. No! Give me that! Oh, okay. Yes. Oh, the camera's going crazy right now. She's currently trying to figure out what is going on with this guy over here. There she goes. Catpocalypse. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh, 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 yeah. Do you see the camera? It's making noises, isn't it? She's only 5 months old. You're like, what happened to this thing? What happened to this thing? Oh. There you go. Oh, yeah. So, she's decided that show and tell is over. The show and tell is over. She's laying smack dab in the middle of everything. There you go. Smack dab in the middle of everything. So we have Reclusians with some weird chanting guys. I don't know. Prosecutors. Those are the winged guys. Prosecutors. Liberators are the hammer guys, which she wiped out a whole entire squad. So she rolled mortal wounds on them. Claw Lord on Knobbeast. Knobbeast. Let's go back to the guys. Reclusians. Oh. Lord Terminos. That's this stoic guy. Lord Terminos. We have a Knight Questor. That's this guy. These are all guys I wanted to buy, too. Knight Questor. Look. You wiped him out. You just wiped him out. Lord Veritant. That's our little priesty guy here. Oh. What did you just go after? Nothing. Lord Veritant. Oh, man. And we have the Lord Vigilant on Buckbeak. Not really called Buckbeak. Washing machines live longer with Calgar. Lord Vigilant on Griffstalker. Although I prefer Buckbeak. Buckbeak. So we got a laundry list of things to prime and paint. I think there's another squad of Reclusians. All these guys I wanted to get, and now I have them. Yay me. Alright, we got the Gnaw Beast, the Grey Seer, the Warlock Engineer, Rattling Warp Blaster. That's cool looking. It's like little rattling guys. Let's see. Little rattling guys. Rat ogres. Warplock Giselles. Didn't even know those were a thing in here. Yes, ma'am. What are you getting ready to do? No. You stop this nonsense. You stop this nonsense. Oh. There's nothing for you over there, ma'am. And now she's on the keyboard. We don't need that to happen. Come on. Come on. There you go. Go in your chair. Let's see how long that lasts. Oh? She's in it now. Maybe she'll, clan rats. There we go. And we got all the clan rats. Oh my goodness, there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3. 24, 31, 50 clan rats. 50 clan rats. So these guys are definitely a I can see them. They're a swarm army. The Stormcast are more of your elite army. They got a lot of like expensive guys, but they're a little tougher to move and kill, but there's less of them. These liberators look... Are they liberators? Yes, the liberators look amazing. Oh wow, you can make one with... You can make them with 2 hammers or 1 hammer and a shield. Did not know that. Now I do. And knowing is half the battle. Okay. We have the Fire and Jade Spearhead. Fire and Jade Spearhead book. Excited about learning. Oh, it's got like all... Oh. Star Scale Warhost. This is what she needs. We needed this. Lumineth. This is such a awesome, like, just, I like this setting. We got a Skaven Tide. We got, is this a map? Got all kinds of stuff. Boom. A White Dwarf magazine. Thanks, bud. Are these the cards? Yes, sir. They are the... Oh, these are all the tactics and all the other cool stuff. And then... Bam! The core rulebook for Age of Sigmar. Look at that. Okay. She's out there playing with her ball tower now. We'll put you down in there. Oh, sweet. But look at this guy. Like, this type of paint job makes me want to keep these guys. The basing is, like, phenomenal, dude. Like, I'm jelly. I am jelly with a side of jelly. Oof. We are 15 minutes away. We will. Well, but won't play the video. We're not gonna play the video. We won't play the video. We will. Won't play the video. But you'll hear the audio.
Whoa, whoa.
What's the hold on? What's going on?
She got a burr up her ass and she's all hauling balls over that table.
Yeah, did you not see what she just did in there?
No.
Was that her?
Yeah, she got her the whole thing.
Oh. She and then laid in front of the camera. What are you doing with that?
I'm gonna get it. What? I'm allowed to do things. You don't want me to?
All right. What do we do? What are we gonna? Should we put something together? Should we paint? Oh, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. We got it. We got the box out now. We got some. Oh, I totally forgot. There's a little Griffhound in here. He does something. I don't know what he does, but he does something. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. Oh.
I didn't do it.
Okay, good. Nothing broke. Oh, wait. Something did break.
Miss.
Okay, it just came on good. We're fine. Stupid wet palette. Stupid wet palette. Okay, so I want to show you guys the metallic black. I'm digging it. I'm digging it a lot. The more I look at it, the more I dig it. Almost, Cameron, you almost had it. There we go. Why? You were focused. Here. So yeah, look at this. Metallic. It looks really cool. I totally dig the metallic black on here. I think these little spots, they're like, I don't know what they are. I think we're going to keep those as is. Yeah, we got a wood color picked out. We got to do our, but I really dig this black metallic on here. It is amazing, if I say so myself. And yeah, well, I can't wait. We're almost done with the black metallics on this guy. And then we got a couple on his boots down here. But other than that, it is black metallic, black ice. Highly recommend. Go out and get it, Turbo Dork. You did an amazing job. I am liking. Look at this. I am liking these Clan Rat guys. They're so weird. They have pistols, and they're medieval. It's crazy. It's crazy. Although these are the part of the Chaos faction, and I'm like, I kind of want to pick up a bunch of Chaos guys. And if we didn't see this, this is our Clan Rat. I did not paint this. I wish I was talented enough. But friend Glenn Hunt there. I dropped my trade off today after I got my camera, and I was looking at Turbo Dork's whole range. Lots of awesome choices. Yes, they have color shift. They have color shift. They have tons of metallics. Tons of metallics. So many, it's crazy. I thought it was starting early for a minute there. It's not. So, yeah. Tons of metallics. Tons of color shifts. Just crazy paint. And I am looking... I really want to finish up these guys. This first... first bed of orcs, and then I got a lot of interesting things planned, but this black metallic on there with the dark green armor looks cool. It looks cool. I don't know how I feel about the skull. Maybe when I put a wash on it, my mind will change. But it's the bone. The bone paint is a little weird. And then I got ivory and dark. I got ivory and bright ivory for teeth, because I don't want to make them the bone color. I don't know if I like. I don't know if I like the bone color, so. But we got all the orcs magnetized. We just got to magnetize some more. I will say, this blue armor on these guys looks fantastic. Looks really good with the shields. Like, the lightning on these shields is like... I have a fully painted squad! Look at that! I did it! I did it! We got another great hammer. They'll definitely look different. But this guy, he's amazing in person. I am thoroughly impressed. It makes me not want to get rid of him. Like, it makes me want to keep him and see, like, there's my chaos guys. Just saying. All right, we are 8 minutes away. 8 minutes away. I did see some of the rats were painted, so we're gonna open up the bag. So many of them. Holy cannoli. So here's our... This is our... What do we want to call this? A warlock. Then we have our Grayseer. Oh. There we go. Grayseer. And we got all our little guys. We got some Bannermen. We got some little Greeblies. That's what they sound like. In my head, that's what they sound like. Oh, some of them falling off their bases. Don't ask me what that is. Don't ask me what that is. We got our little Bannerman. Flying a little clan rat flag proudly. There we go. There's a painted guy. I take it this is the champion, the leader of the unit. I'm so used to like Legion and stuff like that, where there's like an obvious like leader to the squad. So does this come with 2 squads of 10? 2 squads of 10 and then a whole bunch of other guys in there? This is like, if you were to pay for this box, this is a pretty good deal. Like, seriously, a really good deal for all the stuff that you get in this. You get the cards. You get, I believe, did you? No. I thought you got a fold out thing. Maybe not. You get the hardbound rule book. You get the hardbound rule book for the. You get the hardbound rule book for the spearhead rules. You get a crap ton of models, terrain. I mean, when they do their boxes, they do them pretty good, in my opinion. A lot of people will be like, oh, well, that could be cheaper. Yeah, sure. Everything in life could be cheaper. But, I mean, yeah, dude, I'm looking at these Liberators, and they look pretty fine. I can't believe I've been live for almost an hour now. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the demon spawn feline to come in here and just start wiping out everything. She's not really a demon spawn. I'm only kidding, guys. Okay? I'm only kidding. She's not really a demon spawn. She's an adorable cat. These clan rat guys look really cool. I like the armor on them. Some of them don't have armor. They just have, like, clothes. They're like, we're gonna go to battle with clothes on. Like, look at this guy. Such a great job, dude. I am in awe. And this might be what sells it. That keeps it. We are 4 minutes away. Technically, we are. There was a timer. I knew there was. Oh, is it live? No, it's supposed to be live at 7:30. Okay, we're still in the preview. Okay, we're gonna go get our thing. We're gonna sit tight. We're gonna watch. Let's get my headset.
Yeah.
She's helping.
What happened to the slide that
Ugh, we're back. I can hear the music. Okay, we are good. Give me, man. There are so many. I might end up keeping. I'm not gonna lie. I like these Degum rats. I think it might be because, you know, this Degum rat ogre is so awesome. This one's wicked looking. Like, you don't even know it's a rat. It's just. Like, you don't see any rat head to it. This one, you see a rat head. These other guys, you don't. Alright, we're almost ready. This is my first live watch along. If anything bad happens, so be it. I'll remove it. I'm not too torn up. I want to see what kind of cool stuff they have. I like cool stuff. I don't care if it's not even like. Listen, Glenn, I was reading a thing today on Reddit. A guy was talking about a guy was talking about the cities of Sigmar, and he was doing the spearhead, and he was talking about how he almost quit the spearhead after painting steel helms. He was like, I think I might be done with cities of Sigmar after the steel heads or the steel they're basic troops. He's like, there's no reason why a basic troop should have that much detail to it. The heroes, yeah, knock yourself out. The heroes are fine. He goes, but your guys that you're gonna paint a crap ton of, he's like, no, let's tone it down. So I don't know why it didn't come up in chat. Why I saw it on a different chat. Oh, they're late. They're late. The music is pumping right now. It's like Batman. Everyone's spamming Calgar. Please, I need another Space Marine lieutenant. Sometimes chat's great. We're gonna have to turn this down a little bit. All right, 7:31. Should I refresh? We're gonna refresh, see if anything happens. Nope. Someone said the lack of punctuality is troubling. Oh man, I do Ewoks, Glenn. I do Ewoks. I love playing Bright Tree Village. The Ewoks that I have isn't even like half of what you should have in a good, because you can play in units of 20 Ewoks. 20 Ewoks. All with like stone spears and slings and stone axes and fur and little leather bits. But there's so many of them, but they're not that they look good, but they're not like uber detailed. So maybe it'll be okay. I don't know. I still don't know if I'm actually going to keep them. I might end up just saying, well, no volume. They come in, no volume. I already feel them. I already know how that feels. No sound. Muted. They started with no sound. All right.
As you might have gathered, watching along at home, we are joined by a live audience today. There are over 1,000 Warhammer fans.
There we go. We're good now. There's no audio on the crowd.
And we can see there are already thousands of you watching along at home on the stream. Do let us know where you're tuning in from. We have people here from over 50 countries.
I want to go to one of these one time. I bet they're fun.
Yeah, absolutely. It was really fun over the last couple of days to see the event stuff kick off, to see where people come here from all around the world.
Statues crumble for me.
Mexico, from Brazil, Uruguay. Team France is here in enormous numbers. Canada, so normally this is the part in the chat where I say, hey, where are you tuning in from? But we've got more than 50 nations represented right here in this room. So let the people know where you're from by giving us a big cheer right now.
I can't turn it up anymore, guys. People are complaining about their audio.
As you can gather, there's a really excited and engaged home crowd as well. It's fantastic, the great people here in the United States welcoming us and hosting us. It's really lovely to be here. Now, what is the World Championships of Warhammer, and what is the grand narrative, and why are we here? Well, we've got a little reel to show you what it's about.
Cosplay is a major thing. What was that at the end?
There we are. That is. I'm not used to having to pause for applause after every video. We're going to have to get used to that, I think. That is the World Championships. Just a little taste of what's going on here. The World Championships of Warhammer and the Grand Narrative. And I think it's just a really lovely event so far. This has been a really amazing celebration of Warhammer and the hobby.
Yeah, to see like the better part of 1,000 people participating in a really good-natured, highly competitive tournament, and then to watch all of these people enjoying the Grand Narrative, where they're exploring the Warhammer 40,000 universe with these linked campaigns. One of the other things that Eddie and I have been talking about, and is apparent this year, is that it's the 50th anniversary of Games Workshop, which is quite a milestone. And it got us thinking about like what that means for us, right? I've been in the Games Workshop hobby now for 36 years or so, and except for my wife, all of my favourite people in my life, all of my best friends, I've met through the Warhammer hobby.
Thanks, Hannah.
Yeah, you're welcome. And many of them at events exactly like this. Like I've been to birthdays and christenings and weddings and funerals, all with these wonderful friends that I've made around the world because of the Warhammer that brought into my life, and that's a real boon for me. And I think Games Workshop did something really special when Warhammer came into the world.
Yeah, absolutely. And there will be lots of celebrations over on our channels, the Warhammer Community website, over the next kind of coming weeks as we look at the 50 years of Games Workshop and celebrate this amazing hobby world.
Everyone's complaining about the audio.
Well, you didn't come for that, did you?
You did not come
Come
for
for
that.
that.
So, what really remains now is to tell everybody here and everybody at home how the rest of this show is going to work. For the next hour and 15 minutes or so, probably, we've got loads of fantastic Warhammer reveals for you from all sorts of settings. I listed them all out in that video that we did a while ago. But we've got Warhammer Age of Sigmar, we've got the Old World, we've got Horus Heresy next Monday, and Warhammer 40,000. So there's loads of great stuff to enjoy. Should we start with our first reveal?
I think we should have our first reveal. We waited long enough.
Right, well, let's run the show.
Warhammer Quest. I kind of want to get this, not gonna lie. Oh, those were cool. Come on. You're wiping them out. Look at you. No. Oh no! What'd you do? You did it!
Ladies and gentlemen, we are really excited to preview to you today Warhammer Quest Dark Water, the latest iteration of the extremely popular Warhammer Quest series, and it's a fantastic adventure game.
Catastrophe again!
Eddie, what can you tell us about Dark Water?
Yeah, so those of you who are familiar with Warhammer Quest, you might have played some of the Warhammer Quests in the past. It is effectively you and a band of friends go on an adventure into the darker, more grim places within the Warhammer setting. In this particular one, you are going into the Jade Abbey, which is deep in the realm of light, an area corrupted by Nurgle. And as you saw there in the video, there is an amazing range of Magican of Nurgle miniatures in that box set for your heroes to fight against. So yeah, should we have a look at some
Fantastic,
of the
yeah, let's see the models.
So some of these ones we have already had a chance to look at on the Warhammer Community website. We've previewed a few of the heroes already. So I'll quickly rattle through some of those. But first off, this is the full box set spread. There you can see you've got a whole
Ooh, whoa.
Yeah, absolutely. It's everything you need to have these outstanding adventures for the Jade Abbey. We'll talk in more detail about some of the things that, if you're familiar with previous iterations of Warhammer Quest, might be raising some questions with the board. Don't worry, we'll show you everything you need to know. Let's look into some detail at the miniatures. He said.
Attention.
Now, I mean, I can describe them here on the map for you while next tiles come along. I'll tell you about the map while we wait for the. Oh, there we go.
It is, there
Thanks, saved from having the ad lib. Good lord. So, Here is Edmark Valoran. He's known as the Manticore Knight, and he's essentially a warrior so arrogant he believes he's the greatest mortal warrior in the service of Sigmar, and he's looking for a quest worthy to prove those skills. So he's joined this mission into the Jade Abbey to redeem it from the clutches of Nurgle. If you want to be a supernally arrogant and expert warrior and just like wail on the enemy with a big war axe, this is the guy for you.
Yeah, very cool, Mitch. We have seen this one before already, so we'll move on
Absolutely.
swiftly to some of the next heroes, hopefully, we can have a look at. Here we are, is another one that we have, I think, seen already, but a very cool model, so we'll just look at it for a little bit. This is Inara Scion, the Cleansing Blade. She is one of the last survivors of the Jade Abbey's fall, and she has come back with the power of the realm of Gyron to try and cleanse the forces of Nurgle from her former abbey.
Out of the other four, characters that we've already previewed,
She's
the
in
next one up should
the
be.
closet now.
There we go. Inara's still showing off to everybody. She carries an amphora of the cleansing waters that the Jade Abbey were once famous for, and she plans to use that to restore life to the Abbey. This is
that one
Bren
looks cool.
Silas, the Renegade Saint. She's the descendant of a real proper saint, but she's lived her life as a warrior mercenary, and now feels a higher call, so she's scavenged the armor of her ancestor, her forebear, and she's joining this quest to try and make something of herself, hence taking that name, the Renegade Saint.
I
Finally,
think
Models
the
look
next
great.
one that we have seen already might be your favourite of the boxes.
this is my favourite of the heroes in the box by a long way. I've waited quite a long time to see a Duardin that looks like this. This is Drolf Ironhead, the arch enemy in Darkwater, enacted a horror on his hold and flooded it with fetid waters and drove his people out. So he's on a vengeance quest. He's joined this mission into Darkwater to seek revenge for what happened to his kindred.
Yeah, just a really cool classic Duardin miniature. You can't quite see it on these shots, but he does have a crossbow on his
He
back.
does,
as well.
like a foldable crossbow on his back.
But
Right.
we've seen these ones already. Let's have a look at something new, shall we? Here we are. This is Helfanor, the Forest Prince. This is a Kurnothi hero, so a kind of Sylvaneth-aligned follower of the god of the hunt. And he is a prince of his people on his quest to find the biggest, scariest monster he can and kill it in the name of the god of hunting. And he has picked out
That's a cool
the
hero.
demon prince that squats at the heart of the Jade Abbey to kill. He is going to claim that head for the god of the hunt.
Yeah, fantastic. Next up, a really unusual hero. I know, right? I don't know if you can hear it at home. The sort of noise that went over the crowd here was quite cool. This is Drashavorn. He's a chieftain of a tribe of savage warriors who live in the realm of life. And he's got an interesting thing on his side. You can see the Ebon Claw, which gives him this power to take on a more feral and savage aspect. And he's here for blood. He's absolutely
Oh, that's cool too.
gunning for the forces that are taking control of the Jade Abbey. His people, they live by the rivers that flow through it, and their lands are now corrupted and polluted by the sort of toxins that come out of the Jade Abbey since its fall.
Absolutely, yeah, very cool. You can see him from various different angles. He was once a man, is slowly morphing into a creature of Gyron, a kind of half beast, half man. That's a pretty classic hero for you there. Next up, this might be my favourite from the box. This is Jacobus Vine, the Jade Wizard. We've had Jade Wizards in Warhammer for almost 40 plus years, I think, but this is a mage from the realm of life, from the realm of Gyron, and as you can see there, he's accompanied by Spike Spirit of the realm of Gyron there. He has a little owl creature on his shoulder and a box.
Are you gonna behave?
Dog spirits that runs around
Come
with
on.
him.
Yeah, essentially his wooden dog called Whisper, and that's a really useful playing piece within the game, and he's got a spike owl chat on his shoulder.
What are you
he's
doing?
fantastic.
Where are you going?
And also, I like the fact that his feet don't touch the ground. The vines are keeping him.
I think if I was walking around in Nurgle's garden, I wouldn't want to touch the ground with my feet either, frankly. So, those are the heroes, that's your choices, and when you play this game, it is a cooperative game. The idea is that you get together with a bunch of your friends and fight through against the various horrible denizens of the Jade Abbey. Let's have a look at some of those, starting with the smallest and least scary of the monsters.
Almost cute. These are the Maya Kelpies. These are horrible demonic creatures that sort of slump around in the disgusting waters that sort of run ankle deep throughout the entirety of the Jade Abbey. Individually, not very dangerous, but if you find yourself cornered, they'll surround you and pull you down. You have to be careful about them at all times.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of made of the horrible infested fen water of the Jade Abbey.
I wonder if these guys are going to have rules for their
curses and plagues. So those are your smallest monsters.
specific.
Next up, we have something a little bit. Oh no, sorry. Before we get there, we have the treasure token. So even the treasures in this quest are kind of possessed and infested, and you have to pull them from the slimy claws of a demon of Nurgle.
The one with the big eye is just adorable, isn't it?
It is a little bit adorable, but also sort of gross. There we are. Those are the treasure tokens. There's a couple of those in the box as well. Those represent things that you're trying to find, and I guess you're trying to get that sword. Although I don't think I'd want to be wielding that much.
If you look at the symbol on the hill, I don't think that's the sword.
I don't want to touch that really, but your heroes do because it gives them bonuses. So there you go. Next up on the monster list, though, we have the Pox Wretches. These are effectively mortals that have been infected by Nurgle. They are your sort of zombie equivalent shambling hordes that move towards your heroes. Individually, again, not all that scary, although certainly scarier than Maya Kelpies. But together they can drag your heroes down, and those rusted blades you definitely don't want to get stabbed by. You get quite a lot of these in the box.
Yeah, there's loads of interesting cues as well that sort of key into Nurgle and what we know about it, the sort of swollen limbs and the pustules and the buboes and things. But a thing to look for is all these walls, these circular patterns that you see on all of the war gear. That's a recurring motif throughout the Jade Abbey, and was sort of once, I guess, connected to
They look gross.
and the sort of the positive things. You saw
It
on
looks super gross.
Jade Wizard's staff, but now it's being corrupted and
Oh,
subverted.
she's in her chair now.
Pleasant.
Yeah, you can see the kind of
I wish it
symbol
would
of
fit up
fire
here.
is
It puts you
slowly
up here.
morphing into the symbol of Nurgle there on the guy's breastplate. But there we go. That's the Pox
Let's see
Wretches.
if I can fit it
One
up
step up from those are the Maggotkin of Nurgle Pestigors. Waiting. Pestigors, obviously part of Warhammer for a long time. Oh, we can hear big fans of Pestigors in the crowd there.
Pestigor Massive turned out.
Pestigor is Pestigor.
I don't think it's going to fit up
So
here.
there's a whole bunch of these guys. They are sort of rotten goats with various different farming implements and shields and all sorts of things. As you would imagine, these are beast men, so they're fairly durable. They hit fairly hard. They're certainly a step up from the Pox Wretches. And if you get into a fight with too many of these, they will drag your heroes down.
Perfect. But there are bigger and more dangerous things to be found inside.
Those
the
are
Jade
still
Abbey.
cool. Those are cool too.
These are the Cankerborn. This is what it looks like. We've seen what it looks like when demons possess weapons or demons possess creatures. This is what it looks like when demons literally possess the ground. These are hideous conglomerations of the ground of the Jade Abbey combined with demonic essence, and you can see they've got stones and rocks in their shoulders. They've got 3 heads that look like plague bearers. These are foul creatures and extremely dangerous.
Yeah, you can see like bits of ancient sacred stone is on their back, and you can imagine that Nurgle has infested the land around them, and these sort of like henge-like structures are kind of coming out of the ground. They would have previously been in the sort of sacred fens of Gyron, but this has been well and truly infested by Nurgle. You can see the heads are quite reminiscent of a plague bearer, but these guys stand almost like 50% again taller than a normal plague bearer. They've got a kind of triple head, 3 eyes in the symbol of Nurgle. They are a pretty formidable foe for your heroes to face.
Absolutely. Next, I think is probably going to get the biggest reaction. Here is my hunch after we've seen these. These are the Blight Templars.
Yeah, so this is an elite unit of Maggotkin. They are effectively the former Templar defenders of the Jade Abbey, fallen to the plagues of Nurgle, so very well armoured, very durable, you know, knights of Nurgle effectively, and these are some of the toughest troops your guys are going to face as you venture into the Jade Abbey.
Absolutely. And who leads the Blight Templars? This is my favourite model in the set. If you didn't hear that at home, that was the crowd going wild for these guys. This is Molgoth the Cleaver, and he is an officer amongst the Blight Templars. There's a lot to talk about here, but essentially think of him as a superior henchman level character, which your heroes are going to really struggle to fight.
Yeah.
Everything about this model just screams Golden Demon.
Yeah, I think this is a phenomenally cool model. I'd be very surprised if we didn't see some painters do some wonderful things with this. I think anything Nurgle immediately lends itself to a lovely paint scheme if you've got the time. some of the things on there. That enormous arm with the symbol of Gyron on it, that huge axe.
For me, it's the debossed fly on his breastplate. It just looks really good.
He's got antlers there as well. That's kind of a recurring theme across some of these Nurgle miniatures, is the corruption of the realm of Gyron, which previously would have had, antlers would have been a symbol of the hunter and god of Kurnoth, but they've all been corrupted in the name of the blue god.
Fantastic. Where do we go from here? This is Balhu, the shaman. He's the nominal leader of the Pestigor, which infests
all this stuff
Jade
looks
Abbey.
amazing.
He's a fantastic model, and I can imagine you'll find some use for him beyond Darkwater, should you so desire.
Yeah, he looks like a fairly unpleasant character. He's going to be leading those Pestigor. Also gives a little bit of magical trouble for your heroes to have to deal with. He's one of the sort of end-of-level bosses, I guess, almost within Warhammer Quest that you've got to overcome.
Yeah, absolutely.
But there's more.
This is perhaps the most disturbing model in the set.
It's just super gross.
It gets worse the longer you look at it. This is Belga the Sistwitch. So within the Jade Abbey, back when it was a place of life and fecundity, there was an order of sisters that maintained the sacred waters there. And she was a jealous and grasping lady who wanted more power.
That one does look gross.
And so she sided with the coup that eventually froze the Jade Abbey down.
Oh, she's like a bug.
This is her reward. She has an enormous maggoty body that just, appears from underneath her. It's just absolutely abhorrent. There are two more sisters also in the body, if you look carefully. This is completely repugnant in absolutely the best way.
Absolutely gross, absolutely gross. But there's more that's not quite finished yet. Last up, we have the leader of the forces of Nurgle, the Gelgus Hust, who is a demon prince of Nurgle, squatting at the center of the Jade Abbey, leading those forces, a former Templar of the Abbey himself, risen to demonhood for infesting the Jade Abbey in the name of Nurgle. Absolutely horrible, but still phenomenal miniature.
Yeah, I mean, everything about this guy just screams like superior, like boss character. He's enormous, he's powerful, and he's going to be great in this game. And also, I think if you're a collector of the Maggotkin of Nurgle in general, you're going to be very excited to have them in your collection too. Right. So we've talked at some length about the different miniatures that you find inside the set. It's all really just an incredible selection of models for you to play your games with. But there's more to the set than just that. So let's look at some of the other things that come inside.
Now I'm looking at Nurgle stuff.
So there's the box. I mean, that's useful to put it all back into the end of the night. So this book here is your map for when you're playing Warhammer Quest Darkwater. It's an incredible map book. The next image will show you what it looks like when you open it up. Every scenario inside the game is a different spread within this map book. So you lay it open, it lies flat. What this means for your gaming night is that you can be playing inside of 5 minutes, right? You get your friends round, you decide which scenario you're playing, you lay your map down, and you are playing immediately.
I think that it's very handy, it's very quick. Each level represents like a different delving into the Jade Abbey itself. I think to really get a sense of how this works, it's probably best to see it for yourselves. And we do have a copy of the box, so I'm going to run off for 1 second, grab that, and Adam will tell you all about it.
So I will narrate for a moment while Eddie goes and gets the box. We managed to procure one and bring it across from over the ocean. So while Eddie opens that up, he might be able to show you some of the frames that come in it, as well as the sort of the materials to do with the gaming. So there we go. We've got the camera on it now. So this is the frame that all the heroes come on. So you see they're all sort of easy to build models, as in they're relatively simple to put together. The heroes come on sort of that beige color frame. So if you don't want to paint your models before you play your first game, you don't have to. You'll be able to tell who's who, because all the bad guys will be grey and all the good guys will be this sort of bony color. So Eddie's got the frame which has got the sort of the character villains on it. On the back of Gelgus Plus, he has folded fly wings. He's a really disgusting character. Deep inside the box, there's a second box, and that's where all of the sort of the material for playing the game is found. So it's got it's full of cards and things. On the right-hand side of the screen now, as you look at it, that's the map book. If you can convince him to open it up, you'll see exactly what it all looks like. So this is he's just set up a map for playing the game. If you've ever spent hours hunting around for the right tile, this is going to make your games night with your friends and family. And the crowd is responding really quite warmly to this. Each of these is an entirely different scenario and situation, which means you've got hours and hours of just fantastic gameplay to enjoy as you delve through the Jade Abbey and attempt to deliver it from the hands of Gelger's Bus. That was cool.
That was fun. I enjoyed that.
Right.
You know what, Adam? All of this Nurgle stuff has just got me in the mood for some Age of Sigmar Nurgle.
You want to look at some Age of Sigmar?
I just wish there was more than just the Nurgle stuff
we
that's
go.
in that box.
Why don't we see what's next up on the show? I'm looking at the screen, waiting for the next. Actually, we're going to take a technical break for 2 minutes, and we'll be right back.
They're gonna fix the audio finally. All those models looked insanely awesome. The main guy, he had folded fly wings on the back. Oh, we're gonna see how much that is gonna cost. I might put that on the Christmas list if it's gonna be for Christmas. I love games like that. Hero Quest is one of my all-time favorite games ever. I know I just did the clapping thing, but I love playing Hero Quest. It's an amazing game. And there's probably got like nobody plays the bad guys. You probably play it probably has like an AI type aspect to it. But if not, if someone plays the bad guys, that'd be kind of amazing. Not gonna lie. Yeah, so that's definitely like I said, medieval stuff is kind of like, although I love Star Wars, but we've had this discussion on this before. Star Wars isn't technically sci-fi; it's a fantasy with bits of sci-fi in it. Yes, it's got ships. Yes, it's got black, but so do the Three Musketeers, right? Three Musketeers. Musketeer is in the word. They use guns and swords. Just saying. You wouldn't consider that sci-fi? No, Tommy, you wouldn't. Don't ask me why I did that. Couldn't tell you. I think I might keep the Skaven. I'm gonna sleep on it because I really don't want to give this guy up. Maybe I just don't give up the rat ogres and we just keep them. Well, then what would be the point? What would be the point? Let's just go ahead and keep them all. Ah, dadgummit, Glenn. Dadgummit, Glenn. Dadgummit, Glenn. You back? I'm not back. Dadgummit, Glenn. What did I do? I don't know what I did. Be prepared to paint a crap ton of clan rats if you keep them. And a symbol. Just that the gun looked cool. I kind of want to keep them so I have something to play. We'll see. They're still in their technical difficulties. Please stand by. They're going to be like, we're sorry, we're going to have to do this tomorrow night, guys. I'll be like, you guys. Let's see if they have anything up about it. I don't think they're going to have anything up until after the stream. That was... Oh yeah, they have the Warhammer Quest stuff up already. I'm glad there's 8 heroes in there. So there's like, if you see something you don't like, you don't like, it's cool. I do like the centaur guy. He looks really cool. But Gelgus Pust. Do I see, I don't have anything I can show. I don't have a they're eating him alive in the chat right now. This Selgus Pust, the Prince of Sores, is his name. He looks ridiculously cool. Like, he literally has, like, all kinds of... Oh, then we got Belga the Cyst Witch. So gross. Molgoth the Cleaver. He looks cool. Shaman Falhuth. The Cankerborn. Blight Templars. Pox Wretches. Pestigores. Mire Kelpies. The book that has the maps in it, that is awesome. They're gonna have more Nurgle stuff. Sounds like. Yeah, I wonder if like the heroes are gonna have unit cards for their respective factions, like this Edmark Valor and obviously Cities of Sigmar, Bryn, Cities of Sigmar, Inara Sion, the Cleansing Blade, maybe the Elves, Dwarf, obviously is gonna be the Dwarves. Now they're like, how long is this going to take? You said only 2 minutes. This is why you don't say anything to anybody. It's like, we'll be back shortly after we fix these audio issues. Forest. I don't know what Drasher Vorn would be, the Rampaging Beast. All these models look amazing in this thing. Like, the sword has faces in it. Like, faces. That's so gankum cool. She's asleep. She's asleep right now. Yeah, you. You want some pets? I give you some pets. Yes, I give you some pets. Oh, yes. We have to pet her. We have to. She's got such an adorable face. We're probably gonna have to make a Hazel Cam, and then someone tips some money. We'll go over to it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Two minutes is gone. Typical GW. It's sometimes these people can't win from losing, man. It's crazy. All right. Well, I kind of want to build a clan rat. Not really. That's a silly statement. I gotta see how many of the spearhead these guys do. We can look that up. We have the book. Fire and Jade. Right here. It's just a book, ma'am. Well, we're doing this. Getting started. Spearhead's battle pack. Fire and Jade. Spearhead battle. Battle plan. Fire and Jade. Spearhead armies. Vigilant Brotherhood. Squig hoppers. Squig Habas. Maybe the thing isn't. No, it's gotta be in there. Spearhead armies. So we got the Vigilant Brotherhood, 5. Yep, Willard Veritant, 3 prosecutors, 3 liberator. We got that. We can play. We got that. We got that. We can play. Regiment abilities. Oh man. I hope they get this fixed soon. Also, Glenn, thank you for not putting any human heads on these. Much appreciated, my friend. Yandrasta's Spearhead. That's what I would really want to get to. So you can't use Yandrastra or the Annihilators until round 3. Still nothing. Still waiting. Vanquishers, Annihilators. The Yandrasta model looks amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Cities of Sigmar, Castellite Company. That's the steel hymns, the marshal, the cannon, and yeah. That's the one I want to get. I want to make a video out of it. Free Guild Cavaliers, Free Guild Cavalier Marshal, Free Guild Steel Helms, and the Iron Weld Great Cannon. Star Scale Warhost. 5 Saurus Warriors, 5 Saurus Warriors, 3 Croxivore. They look amazing. Oh. Luminous Rumlords, Glittering Phalanx. Those are the elves. Daughters of Cain, those are the Snake Ladies. I like how I just call them the Snake Ladies. The Snake Ladies. Still in the technical difficulties, by the way. That's why you don't hear anything. Idoneth Deepkin, those are the Water Orcs. Water Elves. Forest People. Skyhammer Task Force. Oh, that's cool. They got a daggum boat. Like a floating ship. This is like steampunk type stuff. Argonaut Frigate. Argonaut Admiral. Argonaut Company. Privateer Pistol, Aethermatic Volley Gun, Light Skyhook. We're reading this book. Fire Slayers, Saga Band. Those are cool. Dwarves. Lots of nothing. Skaven Gnawfest Claw Pack. It's 1 Grey Seer, 1 Warlock Engineer, 10 Clan Rats, 10 Clan Rats, 3 Rat Ogres, and 1 Claw Lord on Gnaw-Beast. Preview canceled. Warp Spark Claw Pack. Oh my goodness. Is that like a mech type thing? We got the Warp Lightning Cannon, Clan Rats, Storm Fiends, yeah. And the Grey Seer. See what I mean? Like, this is some crazy stuff. Oh, Slaves to Darkness. Why? Why must you be so difficult to paint? One Chaos Lord, one Chaos Chariot, 5 Chaos Warriors, 5 Chaos Warriors, and 5 Chaos Knights. So 17 models. They all look so big. Cool. Chariot looks ridiculously cool. Bloodbound Gore Pilgrims. That's the Blades of Corn. Blood for the Blood God. Slaughter Priest. Blood Warriors. Blood Reavers. Mighty Skull Crushers. The Disciples of Tzeentch. Zangors. Flamers of Tzeentch. Maggot Kin of Nurgle. We're probably going to have a lot of Nurgle models coming up. One Spoilpox Scrivener. One Plus Goyle Blightlord. 5 Putrid Blight Kings. 5 Plague Bearers. 5 Plague Bearers. That is a difficult thing to say. Putrid Blight Kings. Spoilpox Scrivener. Pusgoyle Blight Lord. Plague Bearers. Oh man, see, I don't like the demons. Hidden Knights of Slaanesh. Osiric Bone Reapers. Oh, those look cool. A Goth Azor Harvester. Let's keep going. There's the rules. Sons of Behemoth. 3 models in that thing. 3 models. Tyrant's Bellow. The Ogre. The Gloom Spike kits are absolutely hilarious looking. Oh man. I still think I like the orcs, man. They're so cool. Sorry, Skaven, you're gone. War Clans. Crypt Guard. Oh, they don't have... How old is this? They don't have the Iron Jaws in this. I mean, I got the rules for them. Well, time to get the pitchforks and fire. I don't know what else to do. Like, it's kind of hilarious that we're in technical difficulties. Oh, are we coming back? Maybe. Maybe we might be back. They're playing something, but we've already seen this. Oh. Ugh. Okay. Oh, shoot. Rot swords. Oh, they got mounted units. Slaven Knights. Festus the Leech Lord.
What a fantastic reveal of new. What a fantastic reveal of new Magazine of Nurgle for Warhammer Age of Sigmar. The crowd really received some of those things in an excited way. Eddie, let's start breaking down what we just saw.
Absolutely. So this is an enormous new expansion for Warhammer Age of Sigmar.
Somehow the audio got worse.
Loads of new kits. This is the largest release of Magazine of Nurgle we've had really since the end times when we saw a huge wave of miniatures come out. Let's start off with the Pestigors. This is even more Pestigors coming out in addition to the ones that are coming out in the Warhammer Quest Darkwater. These are a different kit. This is a multi-part plastic kit. You can make them in loads of different ways, and they are just as gross and weird and goat-like as you would hope a Pestigor unit would be.
Yeah, fantastic. And you can see sort of all the hallmarks you'd expect from Pestigor, the horrible distended flesh and lesions and buboes and things. And it's a perfect unit to sacrifice in battle as you're trying to win glory for Nurgle.
Absolutely. If you ever wonder what it looked like if you shave a very ill goat and give it a halberd and then send it into combat, this is exactly what that looks like.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. But they're not the only new infantry models that we saw in this crunch of reveals. I'm really excited by the next one. We have the Rot Swords. He says a little early. There we go. These are the Rot Swords, which are a line infantry unit for the Maggotkin of Nurgle. Think in a Nurgle force. They are incredibly durable, highly skilled warriors who can absolutely take a beating and keep on fighting through it.
Yeah, this is your battle line unit effectively for Maggotkin of Nurgle. There's a nice multi-part kit there. You've got banners, musicians, champions in there. This is the thing that's going to be the bulk of your force.
Nope, those aren't the Rot Swords.
They can obviously dish out the pain that they've got.
There you go. There's the Rot Swords.
But this is just a unit that can take a charge like almost no other in Warhammer.
Glenn, if you're still there, how much did you get for your trade-in? I'd like to know. You don't have to tell me.
But I think you could also paint these very quickly if you wanted to as well. I look at these and think, how you could apply contrast.
Yeah, they wash up really nicely if you've got kind of ways that want to do some rust or get some like... you can paint Nurgle very messily if you want to get away with it, or you can really spend your time and make them very beautiful.
We saw more than just these. The next unit on the way are the Putrid Blight Kings. We've been familiar with Putrid Blight Kings for a while. This unit has received something of a glow up, a little bit of a change of the aesthetic. They now really are the priests of Nurgle.
Hopefully they have some other Age of Sigmar reveals.
Almost like a priestly, I guess, to use the word already, vision of Nurgle worship.
Yeah, so there's a theme across a lot of the Maggotkin of Nurgle, which is the corruption of the realm of life. You feel that they're with those mutated, horrible antlers, so they've taken symbols of light and abundance and corrupted, and they are just horrendous.
Crystal Light.
Lovely on the battlefield alongside the rest of the Nurgle thing. They are the same size base as the current
Very sweaty if you've got lots of Putrid Blight Kings. You can just use them as well, it's fine.
very cool unit.
They look so good.
Next up, I think, is my favourite. This is a new cavalry unit for the Maggotkin of Nurgle, the Sloven Knights. A very popular kit we released in the not too distant past was the Harbinger of Decay. It was the Nurgle champion on a horse, and now he has an entire unit to lead. This is the shock cavalry unit. They are effectively Nurgle-ate Chaos Knights. They've got some really tasty rules in game. They can be Chaos Knights with.
What are we doing?
Roll an all-important 3+, and the use your engagement right last, no matter what. That is a powerful ability. And these hit like an absolute freight train when they come in as well. It's a fantastic unit. But it's fair to say the main event of this release has got to be Festus, the Leech Lord, a hero that we're familiar with from the world that was, now fully imbued as a demon prince of Nurgle, riding an enormous slug-like creature. He's just foul.
Yeah, so this is a character that we've known for quite a long time. He played an important role in the forces of Nurgle during the end times and has been blessed by the powers of Nurgle. He's been given an enormous leech. So now the kind of Leech Lord makes sense. You've got a couple of alternate space options there. You can have Happy Leech Lord or Sad Leech Lord if you want.
And if you want to know what to call his mount, it's called Gatho Blight.
Gatho Blight, oh that's cool. He's got some very cool rules in game as well. He's able to, both through magic and in combat, basically suck the power out of nearby enemy units, power himself up, heal himself. He's just a really useful leader, really useful piece for your Nurgle armies. I think, again, this is a really good candidate for a painter as well. Loads of lovely details on the back there. He's brought his kind of weird collection of concoctions and putrid things with him. Sits right at home in the center of your Magikin army.
Yeah, fantastic. And where might one learn about all of these exciting new models?
It's a great question.
Their rules? Well, it will come as no surprise. There will be a new Chaos Battle Tome for Magikin of Nurgle. This is everything you need to understand all their lore and the stories and things that surround them, but also how to use them in your games.
Yeah, absolutely. More than one new book on it. Oh, sorry, there's something else here. So we've also got some Regiments of Renown alongside the Battle Tome. There are several Regiments of Renown you can use inside the new Battle Tome. One of them is going to be made available as a new box set. This is a pustule. There's also a new Spearhead, which has, amongst other things, loads of Nurglings in.
Yeah, absolutely. Anybody here play Spearhead?
What?
We've been playing a lot of Spearhead back in our office.
Yeah.
I'm quite enjoying it. And this one gives you
Did you look through the hole?
gibbering horde of little Nurglings
there's nobody
loose from the
there.
enemy. Quite excited by it. Also,
I don't know,
there's another
like,
book on the way. Eddie,
you want me to get the gun?
Blighted Wild.
So we have another narrative expansion for Warhammer Age of Sigmar, a Path to Glory book, and this effectively allows you to play games in the Blighted Wild, which is within the realm of Siren that has been
We'll be right
infested by
back.
the forces of Nurgle. So you can play through either as the forces of Nurgle trying to corrupt it, or as the forces trying to drive back or hold back the Plague Father's Legion.
Fantastic. Whew, there we go. That was our Warhammer Age of Sigmar segment.
Is it?
How we doing? Right. So, we're going to take a little bit of a change of pace now and show you something that we're very excited about that you're going to see more of in the next year. So 2026 is looking very good. If you like cool Warhammer animations, let's have a look ahead.
This is my only chance to atone. What were those things?
Eldari. We shall risk everything for this.
How do we fight ghosts?
Then this war will last forever. Begin the ritual. The next wave of greenskins will soon reach our world.
The Emperor will see us through this. We will not abandon these souls. You have my word. Merciful Emperor.
That was really cool.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. We saw loads of like snippets from forthcoming animations for Warhammer Plus. Eddie, give us some insight into some of what we saw.
Yeah, so we're not going to go into too much detail today in terms of the names of some of those things, the titles of them, but we can tell you some of the things about them. These are new animations on their way from Warhammer Plus very soon. There's some factions we absolutely saw there. We've got some Sisters of Battle, Order of the Sacred Rose. There's some Eldari on the way.
I don't know what I
Heralds of
missed.
Imperialis make an appearance.
Fantastic.
Oh, I'm gonna rewind just a little bit.
Ooh, there we go. That was our Warhammer Age of Sigmar segment. How we doing? Right. So,
Alice make an appearance. There's some
Is
orcs.
she?
There's a couple of Space Marines in the mix there. We've also got the finale of the current.
So that's it for the Age of Sigmar?
With Bellator and Eternus up to their mischievous, devious tricks again. Also in that, we've got to see some of the incredible behind-the-scenes work that people do.
That was the thing I thought was really exciting, was seeing the incredible amount of effort and talent that's going into these shows to make them so good, right? When we saw sort of the orchestra playing the score and then the voice actress performing the lines, really gives you a sense of how much work's going into these shows.
Yeah, there's a lot of very talented people doing a lot of very good work there, and we kind of make sure to kind of push the quality really hard to make sure that Warhammer can be the best it can be.
Fantastic. All of these shows will be coming to Warhammer Plus in 2026, right?
Black Talon will be on its way before that. That's going to be released this year, and then the rest of those shows.
Had someone
Fantastic. And I'm
touch
just
the
gonna
door,
question a little
grab
bit.
the door,
When
and
the
try and.
camera panned out and you saw the desks with the monitors, those were Space Marine Terminators.
They did look like Space Marine Terminators.
Is that a clue for a starting
I
script?
mean, it could be. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm probably too excited. Right. So that was fun. If you want to watch all of those shows and loads more besides, Warhammer Plus is where you'll find them all. So, we need to go now to the Age of Darkness and the Horus Heresy.
Here you go, Glenn. Horus Heresy.
So, we've got some exciting things coming down the road for the Horus Heresy very soon. Here are our first reveals. We are looking at the Legiones Astartes Siege Assault Battle Group. What is a Siege Assault Battle Group, I hear you say? Well, good news, we can explain it.
This is
There you
effectively
go.
a new box set with loads of new miniatures and a couple of returning ones as well. Let's have a look at some of the models. To start off with, we have the much anticipated Mark III Legion
Breachers.
Breacher Squad. This is your Space Marines in iron armor with enormous big shields and all sorts of specialist breaching weapons.
Yeah, I'm of the opinion that iron armor is the greatest mark of armor ever invented, and that breaches are the greatest type of Space Marines ever invented. These ones are just for me.
These are just for you. You've got all the things you would want from a breacher squad in this. You've of course got shields and bolt guns. You've also got grab guns in there, cutters for getting through there, bits to make your sergeant, everything you would need from a Legion breacher squad.
Yeah, fantastic. Backing them up in their mission to launch Siege Assault, we have the very welcome new Cataphracti Terminators.
This is two kits on their way for Cataphracti Terminators. You've got this one we can see right
Those look
now
cool.
with Volkite Chargers and Power Walls, and there is also a kit on the way with Combi Bolters and Power Fists. Both of these kits also include upgrades for things like heavy weapons. You've got heavy flamers, autocannons, that sort of thing. And these Cataphracti are now scaled in line with the rest of the Horus Heresy range so that they tower over anybody wearing power armor foolish enough to challenge them in a fight.
Fantastic. And I think one of the more popular marks of Terminator armor as well is Cataphracti.
Yeah, certainly up there. Also in this box set, you have a Leviathan Siege Dreadnought. He isn't new, but he is awesome. He comes with these guys in the box as well. The miniatures will also be available separately as well. So if for some reason you didn't want a Leviathan Dreadnought in your life, it should be crazy. If you didn't want it, you can get these Terminators and the Breacher Squad separately.
Fantastic. So all of these things are united by their like of sieging. It's not the only new kit or box set coming along for the Horus Heresy. There is more.
Yeah, it's not just about Space Marines.
May we introduce you to the Mechanicum Skitarii Battle Group. The stuff in here is mind-blowing. I remember seeing it for the first time and just being absolutely like blown away by it. Let's break down what comes in this set. First are the Skitarii Battle Pilgrim Corpus. These are the predecessors to the Skitarii legions that you might know from Warhammer 40,000. At the time of the Horus Heresy, the Mechanicum splits. You end up with two fabricated generals, and the Skitarii at that time split under each of those fabricated generals. The ones that side with the War Master under Kelwal Hal go real dark.
Yeah, they like blood. They come from the planet named after the god of war, so it's no surprise really that they do like shedding blood. So certainly the traitor Skitarii go a bit off the rail. But even the loyalist ones at this point are still savage warrior pilgrims of Mars. They are irradiated fanatics.
Yeah, they're quite a different beast, aren't they? And you can see in the weapons and things that they carry how different they are. This is their leader, is the Battle Pilgrim Marshal.
Yeah, really nice multi-part plastic there. You can see some of the different options. You've got, I'm not even sure what the weapons are called, but you've got a stabby one, a punchy one, and a zappy one.
I mean, that's pretty much exactly what he's got. If you are looking for more details on it, he's got...
Even the servo skull head has got little options on it.
He does have a servo skull. There's also another thing, there we go, the Voltrax Stratos Automata, which is available to the Skitarii Battle Pilgrims. It's a grav unit which is pushing the edges of what's allowed in technology. And if you're familiar with the Warhammer 40,000 range, you know what some of these things end up becoming.
Yeah, absolutely. So this can go into battle alongside your Skitarii, or you can include it in a wider Mechanicum army. The Skitarii themselves can be fielded almost as a self-contained force, but they can also slot in quite happily into a wider Mechanicum army. So this is a great little expansion if you've already pledged yourself to Mars, to one of the various Fabricator Generals. This is a welcome expansion.
There's going to be some fun new things to learn about these guys as well. They've got weapons that I wasn't familiar with the name of at this when I discovered them, because they're entirely new. They're carrying Volt Lock weapons, so Volt Lock pistols, Volt Lock arquebuses, and it's more of that like weird esoteric Martian technology that perhaps the wider Imperium hasn't got its hands on and doesn't understand.
So either a little bit heretical, or Mars just really likes it and doesn't want to share.
Yeah, absolutely. All of the rules and the lore behind these models will be contained in the Steel Hand of Mars, which is a new journal Tactica, which will be coming out for the Horus Heresy soon. Yeah. There we go. And here you can see some fantastic spins. We've got the Marshal here. His pistol was a Volt Lock pistol, for the record. And yeah, I think if you've been enjoying collecting some of the Mechanicum models for your Horus Heresy collection, this is a really welcome addition, right? That helps you build out your...
Absolutely. So yeah, Heresy fans getting a lot of stuff on the way very soon. Staying in the Age of Darkness, we have a few more things.
But perhaps a little
But
smaller.
a little bit smaller.
There we go. Any Legions Imperialis fans in the room? There we go. So if you like your Heresy small or just far away, then can we interest you in the Saturnine Battle Group? Earlier in the year, that was a nice sort of murmur went across the room. Earlier in the year, we had Saturnine released, which was the new sort of box deck for the Horus Heresy. This is the Saturnine models entering the Legions Imperialis game. We've put a model from the big Heresy range alongside it, so you can get a sense of the scale, because these are chunky models. You've got the Saturnine.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There goes the stream.
Terminators. Here you can see the Saturnine Command Squad. These are like compared to
plasma cannon. If you're curious about how this stacks up against your Warhammer the Horus Heresy Dreadnought, it's about the same size as this plasma cannon. But the advantage, of course, in Legions Imperialis is that you can field entire formations of these guys, right? So you can have an entire Saturnine army of things, hundreds of Terminators on the battlefield.
Yeah, also inside this Saturnine battle group, you get some other great additions. You get the Mastodon and the Arachnid weapon platform, and
That's a cooler box after
all the
this.
things you need to have a
It's starting to
really
smell
great
already.
sort of central forward.
My hair.
Do you want to unleash the technology gifted by Vulcan on the enemy?
Yeah, the Arachnid weapon platform is worth calling out some new guns it's got, now that it's in Legions Imperialis scale. Along with the quad autocannons, there is also the option for twin Punisher cannon and
the Orias heavy frag missile launcher.
yes, so loads of different choices to put on your weapon platforms to kill whatever your opponent happens to put down on the battlefield.
And they look really cool when you get these panning shots. So, there's more for Legions Imperialis. There is an absolute deluge. This is the Legionis Astartes Combined Arms Battle Group. It's all stuff you've seen before. We won't linger on it too long, other than to say this is a great way of getting a whole bunch of Space Marines for your Legions Imperialis games. like units and tanks and vehicles and all of the good stuff.
It's kind of an army in a box, or certainly a small army, or a very easy way to expand. This is also a box on its way for Solar Auxilia, doing a very similar sort of thing. Loads of different units. You've got some super heavy, some infantry, some scout units, some Ogrins, all sorts of stuff.
Perfect. Now, let's talk about super heavies for a moment. My favourite tank in the Horus Heresy, maybe in the entire Warhammer universe, is the Space Marine Legion to start is Fellblade. Here it is. It comes as like a two-for kit. The other thing inside that kit we just saw is the Glaive super heavy.
I like the Volkite. I like the Glaive.
Are you a Glaive guy? Yeah. Fantastic.
There are more super heavy tanks on their way for the Space Marines as well as the Fellblade and the Glaive. There is a second kit on its way, which makes a Falchion super heavy tank, and also a brand new super heavy tank that we've never seen before. The Ascalon super heavy tank with the largest transportable flamer in the Age of Darkness.
Yeah, that.
It did it.
You just
I did
really want to burn somebody at this point, don't you?
Yeah, that is the same size flamer that you get on Titans, just for scale.
So yeah, the Legions Imperialis collectors, they're just eating well right now.
They're eating good. They're eating good.
Great. So there's got to be a book to provide you with all the rules and lore about all of these things that we just showed you. You'll find that in Journal Strategia, The Ruin of the Salamanders. If you really like salamanders, don't look too close to the cover, because that is an Iron Warrior's Fellblade driving over your mate. Sorry.
Someone's going to lose. Sorry, Salamanders.
Right, so we're not quite done in the Age of Darkness. We need to take a tiny detour as we talk about something like new and interesting. If
Ice
you've
cream
been
cake
enjoying,
later too.
reading and discovering.
Uh-oh, here we go. Not another one. F's in the chat. F's in the chat. F's in the chat. Yes? Well, come on. Oh.
The Horus Heresy series.
Come on.
We're introducing here for the first
You
time
can
a
do it.
new volume in it is Horus Rising. What
Okay.
is the Horus Heresy saga, I hear you ask? It is 12 volumes which have been selected by the Black Library to take you through the Horus Heresy.
here.
Otherwise you're facing like 54 books. And so what this does is it includes sort of the main story arc of the heresy and a lot of those main events. So things like Ispan 3, Ispan 5, the betrayal of Cal, Prospero, loads of these key events that you really need to understand to make your way through the whole of the Horus Heresy. Eddie's whole
Horus Heresy book
right now. If you're in the room, come and have a look at the end of the show. It's a beautiful volume, fantastic new artwork. There'll be a paperback edition coming in the future afterwards as well. These are intended for people who maybe a lot of us in this room have probably followed the Horus Heresy for years, right? But if you're new and you want to know where to start, well, this is a fantastic starting point. Horus Rising is one of the most popular books in all of the Black Library.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm going to see if we can get some stuff from this.
There we go. Exciting. Right. I guess the thing to talk about with Horus Rising is this is kind of the book that like launched the Horus Heresy into the fame and the notoriety that we're familiar with today. There we go. What a lovely book. Here we go. The cover art is fantastic. Horus Lupercal looks like a really swell guy.
Imagine how awful the stream is for reaction streamers. Yeah, it's kind of bad.
Who wouldn't trust that guy? Fantastic. Right. So, we are moving on now. We've been to the Age of Darkness. Let's return for a moment to the old world if we can. So, let's play the video.
The enemy are at the walls. Now is the time for every citizen to take up arms. The great mages of the Celestial Court stand with us. Together, we defend our homeland. This great bastion has stood for 3,000 years. It shall not fall today.
Not gonna lie, the what is it? The Cathay, Grand Army of the Cathay, they look really cool.
was pretty cool.
Yes. So, Warhammer the Old World obviously has come back. We've gone back to the world that was. It's been a lot of fun for those of us who have gone there. One of the huge stories out of Warhammer the Old World, of course, has been Cathay, which is an army we've never previously had a chance to visit. We had that army released in the not too distant past,
Oh, these are
very
different.
exciting release, and this is a huge.
Oh no, Grand
for
Cathay.
that faction. There's loads of good stuff on the way, including Astromanthers of the Celestial Cause.
So until now, if you've been using a Grand Cathay army, you've been a little bit limited for your choices of spellcasters on the battlefield, your wizard options. So the Astromancers provide you with
They
a foot,
look
sweet. Wizard and a mounted wizard, so you can include them in your units, or have them deploying around the battlefield where you need them most, and provide you with some much-needed magical backup.
Yeah. Multi-part plastic kit as well. Really, lots of cool little options in there. You can have a look at the different heads and stats and hands and things. They can
He's also got a really adorable Onyx Crowman as well.
He does have a little crowman with him.
Which is a familiar, if you were wondering what it does in the game. Right. Now, in the narrative of what's taking place in the Old World right now, a lot of the army of Grand Cathay has deployed to the Old World proper to help reinforce against the hordes of chaos, which are missing in the north. And that leaves the peasant levies the responsibility of manning the Great Bastion. And so that's what we have here is some of the peasant levy. These are just ordinary citizen soldiers called to arms. Here you can see them with bows. There's not been a lot of missile units in Grand Cathay except for its artillery pieces until now. So these are a really welcome unit. We've also got them with spears if you want.
In game terms, this also gives you like a really useful disposable.
I have had a great week, Christopher Mars. We're watching a world. This one here. That you see that tail there? She arrived here yesterday, and she's already infatuated with me. Loves me dearly. Yes. People want to see you. Oh, she's burying her head. There she goes. Hold on. Hold on. Watch the keyboard. You're putting Arabic in there.
Blazing hot to make new weapons and munitions for the armies of
People can hear the bring bring.
Functionally blunderbuss.
Yes.
These
Watch
things
this.
tear through heavy infantry at short range, devastating missile troops, and they're reinforced.
Hopefully
by
you're
the
still there,
iron
Christopher
hail
Mars.
which you just saw there. So there's 2 units inside this reinforcement set.
There she is.
Iron hail, short range, devastating against large units, and then you've got the crane gunners.
What are you looking at right now?
So
Are you watching the chat go by on the thing?
Protect them from incoming fire, and then they've got these.
Her name is
powerful
Hazel.
arquebus-style weapons. The detailing on them is the thing that really excites me. The fluting on the barrel, all of the telescopic sights, everything about these just really screams like intricate detail and sculptural work.
This is a lot of cool stuff.
Absolutely, and together, added into the artillery you've already got as part of the Cathayan army, you can make an incredibly powerful shooting army for the.
You going after something?
If you wanted to
Okay, bye.
on the battlefield,
She's gone.
Archers
And just like that,
artillery
she's gone.
and rockets and all sorts of stuff. You can make probably the most formidable shooting army in the old world, which is pretty.
Yeah,
cool.
you're certainly right there, aren't you? All of these things will be available first as part of the Defenders of the Grand Bastion, which is a reinforcement set. If you've not collected a Grand Cathay army before, you could use this as a starter, but it's really intended as that big block of reinforcements for your existing force. And it's, we should talk about when this is due out. It's going to be out like late winter into spring next year.
Yeah, so a little bit of a wait, but not too long. So if you like the look.
Okay, so next year sometime for that.
Yeah, pick up some Cathay now. Get your army ready
get a
in
Cathay,
sooner than you know it.
With a little bit of foreshadowing, I mentioned that a lot of the army of Grand Cathay within the narrative of the unfolding lore has gone to the old world to fight against chaos. This book's called The Breaching of the Great Bastion, and it all does not look well back in Grand Cathay. You can see it's all on fire. And so I think we're going to see what the
she's a Maine Coon, and she's gray and like white and like little tiny blotches of tan, but her face is half and half. One side's like dark gray, the other side is white, and the whiskers match the sides. She's gorgeous.
Necromunda, there's quite a response to Necromunda here in the room. There's been a narrative sort of event taking place within.
Now we're talking about
for a few
Necromunda.
years now. And you see here, this is a new book that's coming from Necromunda. It's called Spire of Primus. This is part of the Aranthian succession story that's unfolding.
I don't know what this game is.
There's been a real power struggle.
I'm not an expert on this stuff. I was here for the Age of Sigmar stuff. Check this out. So my friend, Christopher Mars, Glenn Hunt, I bought some stuff from him. He made this bad boy right here.
With the
He painted this.
and arrival of a major
We'll do the
player
overhead,
in the power structure next
as
month.
you can hear.
This is Ozostium Aranthus. Now, the arc is called the Aranthian.
It is a
Succession,
rat
and,
ogre.
Ozostium Aranthus is a presence that has been on Necromunda since before the birth of the Imperium.
He's really old. Really old.
He looks well for it, right? Everything seems fine. If you want to see just how he looks under his helmet, on WarhammerCommunity.com, there's a picture of him without his helmet on. He is not a Warhammer.
Yeah.
So essentially,
He's really good.
The ultimate power coup to take control of Necromunda.
Here is a
I don't wanna
Stormcast
spoil
Eternal.
who and what he is too much, other than to say he's got a really dark and unpleasant past, and I wouldn't want him in.
Another good paint job on the Stormcast Eternals here.
Not the good guys. Or maybe he is if you like that sort of thing.
But there's a lot of other kits on the way as well for Necromunda. It's a fairly
And
sizable
Hazel
release
might be
stuff.
back.
Yeah,
She's-
we've got a few things.
she's
to
back.
talk about.
She's just
These
back
are
here
Palanite
cleaning.
Justicars. You've seen Palanite Enforcers before. It's the responsibility of on every planet in the Imperium for the planetary governor to maintain
she's-
law and order.
she's cleaning right now.
But these they enforce the Lex Imperialis. This is part of that law and order. Palanite Justicars, in particular, dispense justice
Palanite
to the noble
Justicars.
houses. And so what you've
Yes.
got here is almost like
Very
a
crazy.
bailiffs. You've got the one with his man capture. You've got an executioner. These are going to descend into the
These are
heart
called
of,
prosecutors.
wreak justice on wrongdoers. And you can ally them alongside law-abiding gangs within your Necromunda campaign.
Look at that. There's that guy.
They're just fantastic.
I love the server still has a wing.
It does, yeah. He's got
Look
a
at
whole
this.
sort of a barrister-looking aesthetic going on. There's some cool things to talk about here. The man capture is a Pullman pattern man capture, and you can build them in a variety of ways. So he could be like built onto the guy who's kneeling down and whatever.
This
There's
is like the
options
big
here.
boss.
I mean, hold my microphone while I take. Yeah, so fantastic if you're enjoying the Palanites and you want something to add to your law-abiding gang. Not the only expansion. Necromunda saw a couple of years back saw the return of the squats. These are the Ironhead squat Taskmasters and
Still more guys to build in there
Drillmasters.
too.
This is an expansion for your Ironhead
So-
squat gangs. They provide you with some elite specialist gang champion situation here.
And we got.
They're just
Well, if
brilliant,
I
right? Who doesn't
shut
want like
this
a new
off.
squat with a pipe and a power axe?
So the idea of these is they're champions that add on to an existing Necromunda gang. You could probably
Yeah,
make a
this
gang out of the idea
for whatever
of
reason, this camera does not
the
like this guy.
existing squads that you've
There we
got.
go.
These are kind of the elite. These are what
Got some
charter
metallic,
masters, effectively
black
means that
metallic
they
on here
earn,
now.
High rank within the squad hierarchy, and as a result, kitted out with some of the best.
Wow, these are my
very
favorite
good armor,
guys.
they've got very good guns. These are going to pack a punch in your game.
Yeah, and like within this, there's specific specs.
The cat decided
One
that
of them is the Exomaster. You see
gonna
the
try and
biggest,
run away with one of the.
they've got like this incredible understanding of like.
She
other
was
mining processes.
she was infatuated by this. It's
And
just
they've
a
got
piece
the gear to
from
do
the
it,
thing,
but it's also
and she's like, "I
incredibly
want this," and I said, "You cannot have this." And then she gave me a bunch of guff for it.
I think he's called a.
And this morning,
There's this weird little.
this was her first night here. I had to obviously shower and go to work, so I would go in there. I'm taking a shower. She's in there hanging out with me, and then I get into the shower, and immediately she's like, "Whoa,
It's Necromunda.
where'd you go?"
It's time to go to the grim darkness of the.
Oh, good. All the 40K guys would start crying. Would stop crying now.
Have a bunch of new stuff for Warhammer 40,000 for you
And
today.
she was
So
crying,
what we'll do is
mew,
we've got a range of
mew,
different factions.
mew,
Wanna
and I had to
start
stick
off
my head out of the
with
shower and
some
be like,
new
"I'm right
character
here."
models for some of our
And then
bigger
she's like, "Oh,
factions. This
okay."
is Beric Stormbrow. He is a chthonic berserker character. He can lead
They are
units of
cheering
chthonic
for this.
berserkers. And the lore for this guy is that he is an expert orc hunter. He's lost his hands in combat against orcs. They've been blasted off in some kind of horrific bout of firepower. But he is so
Pretty
tough,
cool
he's just
looking
got
guy.
some
I
new
can't show the
items,
stream,
overly troubled
obviously.
life. He is a
But it's cool
particularly
looking.
tough
Got
in,
a severed orc head
closed
in his
unit. It's even more
hands.
durable than the
And they went all
durable
full on. They got the
Intimos
spine,
are.
spinal column in
He
there.
goes right at the front of your army, in the middle of your Chthonic Berserkers, leads that unit into combat. He gives them explosive hits in combat. He does all sorts of horrible things to your opponent's army and makes an absolute mess of whatever you send him into.
And the orcs for unknown. Right.
You have to punch it off really
I'll try and
hard
get her
next
over
time.
here.
I would think
She's
so.
going in her chair.
He's not the only new character model coming. Here we see the Twin Lance, part of the Tau Empire. Eddie, what are the Twin Lance?
So the Twin Lance are a new pair of special characters for the Tau Empire. Those of you who know your Tau Empire lore will know that Farsight was one
Tau Empire?
the exemplar of the Monkar, the killing blow within the Tau Empire, but he's sort of fallen out of favor with the Ethereals. They don't really like to put him on the posters and the propaganda anymore. So they were looking for someone new to represent the Monkar within the Tau Empire. So they found these guys, the Twin Lance. This is a male and a female Tau.
They look pretty good.
who were
I'm not a
once
big...
part of a
You don't know what the Tau
three-war
are.
infantry
They're
together.
like
One of
the
them was killed by a
Robotech
Genestealer Patriarch. These two responded
guys.
with a perfect
Definitely have a
blow,
very, like, heavy
managed to
Japanese
take out, the
feel
leader
to
of
'em.
the Genestealer uprising, and from that point onwards, they were lauded as heroes of the Tau Empire, and now they go between the different septs, fighting wherever the Ethereals tell them to. One of the things to note about them that's quite cool is that they don't have the markings of any specific sept within the Tau Empire on them, because they are heroes for all of the people of the Tau, for all of the greater good. They can fight alongside any of the septs you want, which means you can put them in any of your Tau armies, regardless of what color you painted them. They are very, very good at going in very close and killing the thing you really want them to kill. One of them has a fusion-style weapon, one of them has a flamer-style weapon, so whether you want to melt a tank or burn some infantry, they are the Tau for the job.
Yeah, they have individual names, so they are known as the Twin Lance. You have Sunseer, who has the Fusion Eliminator, and then you have Scatterflare, who uses
Tactical
Iron
rocks.
Scatter Cannon. So you can see them here. The Iron Scatter Cannon is the one.
Thanks for coming out, Christopher Mars. I appreciate you, bud,
Yeah,
by the way.
They've got different specializations, fantastic new character models for your Tau Empire army. There's more. This is very exciting for me. I'm a Tyranid collector. I have a nice Tyranid army at home, and this is a new Synapse leader for your Tyranid army in the Tyranid Prime with Lashwit.
I mean, it sort of does what it says on the tin. This is the Tyranid Prime with a Lash Whip. You know what a Tyranid Prime is? You know what a Lash Whip is? This is the Tyranid Prime with a Lash Whip. It's a lovely miniature. It's in a really cool dynamic pose. It's the first time we've had a
Tau are
dedicated
kinda sick looking,
miniature to
man.
represent a Tyranid
Bugs,
Prime
like,
infantry version. This is
they go on the
characters
planets and they
put in
just
amongst either Tyranid warriors or one of your infantry units.
take all
Makes
the
that unit
DNA,
more efficient and obviously gives
everything they
you
kill,
synaptic benefits
and they-
as well. But I
they
think it's just
turn
a
it
really
into, like,
awesome
mush,
Tyranid model. I
and
think
then
it's
send
really
it
great.
back.
Something new to paint.
Yeah, we should say
Uh-oh.
the three releases that we just described, so Berek and the Twin Spear and the Tyranid Prime with Lashwit, we're expecting to see them released into the new year, so think more like springtime. I
Yeah,
think.
it's a little way off yet, but we just wanted to show you some tools.
Exactly, it's always nice. There is a lot more for Warhammer 40,000 for us to show. I believe we've got a little video.
Uh-oh, here we
The
go.
Primarch Reborn demands the impossible.
They await your presence, my lord.
He commands us to reconquer the 500 worlds of Ultramar. In the 10,000 years between his death and rebirth, how many worlds have been scoured by the archenemy? Devoured by the monsters of the hive mind. Sacrificed on the altar of Exterminatus. He is a demigod out of time. Fighting for a golden age that can never dawn again.
Welcome home. Rise, Demetria Titus, Master of the Watch, Captain of the Second Company, Warden.
Oh, Space Marine 3?
The Primarch Reborn demands the impossible. But only in death
That was awesome. I'm a huge fan of Captain Titus. I followed him through Space Marine, the original game, many years ago. I put too many hours to account into Space Marine 2. And here we see...
I would love to play Space Marine 2, but I ain't got a
So
next-gen
this is an
system.
important piece of Warhammer 40,000 lore, and especially important for Captain Titus. Those of you who played Space Marine 2, the computer game, will know that the last time we saw Titus, he was a lieutenant of the Ultramarines, recently returned from exile in the Death Watch, and he has sort of come back, the prodigal son return sort of thing. We now know, thanks to this new piece of information, that he has become the captain of the second company once more. His journey is complete, his redemption is complete, and he is now leading the second company. But that is a job that comes with a lot of responsibility. He is the Warden of Ultramar, and he has been tasked by the Primarch Reboot Guilliman with retaking the 500 worlds of Ultramar, which was an enormous thing for Guilliman back in the age of the Horus Heresy, but many of those worlds have been lost. He has been tasked with reclaiming them with the troops he has to hand.
So let's see what those troops look like.
More stuff. Whoa, wait. Are these miniatures? Okay, that's cool looking. I'm not a big 40K guy, but they still look cool. Although I do have the Space Wolves.
Fantastic. So here we see Captain Titus and the Wardens of Ultramar. This is a new plastic kit that is coming out for the Ultramarines chapter. This is Titus and his command staff as he embarks on this quest to reunify the...
Looks pretty cool.
Absolutely. We know that we've had quite a lot of Ultramarine releases recently, but I think for Titus, we can have one more. I think that's okay, right? He's kind of cool. He's kind of cool. So this is Captain Titus. He has brought with him his brilliant chainsword, which we know from Space Marine 2.
Yes.
A lot of hours in the back.
Yes, a lot of
So crazy.
He has the mantle of the captain once more, so all the regalia that you'd expect of that position, a very cool cloak, and he is at the center of that new box set. But it's not just him, he's brought with him his entourage.
Possibly my favorite Space Marine in the whole galaxy. Anybody here seen
They love
Secret Level?
skulls in the Space
chat,
Marines.
Have you seen Secret Level? If you haven't, you need to go and watch it. It's an incredible animation that we made in partnership with Amazon as part of their Secret Level series. Matoris is the veteran sergeant who recruited Titus as a boy. And here they are reunited in this plastic kit. Matoris is going to help Titus on his quest to reunify.
Whatever you do, don't read the chat,
Yeah, he's
Christopher.
a sergeant of the Blade Guard.
It's
so as you
crazy.
imagine, he is a very, very competent combatant.
Yeah,
He's a very competent combatant.
they've gotten
He's not the only Space Marine.
so much better with sculpting faces.
Ancient Gabriel, this guy had your back all the way through Space Marine 2. He has now been given the banner of the second company. He is the ancient of Titus's command squad.
It's nice to have friends.
It's hard to
right?
paint.
Yeah, speaking of friends, there's a suite of other important...
I'll show you something here in a
gonna
little bit,
help
too.
Titus in his mission. Here we have Commodore Gaius Silver, a commander within the fleet of Ultramar, responsible for making sure that the fleet logistics and the naval battles and things that are going to take place go smoothly.
She's asleep right now.
There's more. He's got a staff of human helpers. This is Astropath Daniel Cornelius, a powerful astropath. In 40k terms, this is the only way to stay in touch with your friends.
Yeah, Titus is the captain of the
They also
company,
tell them,
Warden of Ultramar. He has
go
almost
through the
constant
warp.
communication from all the various planets within Ultramar and the forces that he's trying to command to keep hold of them and take new ones. So it's vital that he keeps an astropath nearby at almost all times. Interesting kind of that we are able to see all the humans that accompany Titus, because Ultramar is a kind of slightly unusual part of the Imperium in that not only do the Ultramarines have to go and kill all the aliens there and make sure that they drive back the forces of the heretics, they've also
Man, I Mooney made it in.
They command the humans and run Ultramar as a sort of mini empire within an empire.
Yeah, absolutely. This is Plenipotentiary Lucia Vesta. They go ahead. This character goes ahead of Titus, kind of as a messenger, but also as an explorer. So, sort of scouting ahead and working out which of the 500 worlds that are lost are able to be reclaimed and helping him with that mission. And possibly my favourite of the human helpers. This is Amelia Minervus, the Legatus, a ranking officer within the Ultramar Auxilia.
Yeah, absolutely. The Ultramar Auxilia are the human forces.
Very
of Ultramar
Roman,
that battle
Romanesque.
very closely after Militarum,
The
alongside
Space
the
Marines.
Ultramarines trying to
Well,
retain those
Ultramarines.
worlds and defend the borders of Ultramar from aggressive alien forces and heretics.
So the idea with the set is that it's essentially Titus and his command staff, and it's a fantastic leadership unit to use in your games, brilliantly character models, and also really starts to help tell the narrative of this event that's taking place with the 500 worlds.
Years of Ultramarines.
Speaking of which, Eddie, do you want to get the book?
I want to get the book.
We've got the book here today, so we can get it out and show you. This is
500
Warhammer 500 Worlds Titus. It is when we say book, that's a little bit misleading here. You can see it's a mighty slipcase that contains 4 volumes to it. What these volumes do is each has a slightly different thing. So you have the first of those.
This is supposed to be
Titus.
Yeah, well, they've had technical difficulties twice.
Of the narrative and the background
3 times.
Explains the events that are taking place. You then have Dread Incursions. Dread Incursions are the way to play boarding actions and sort of close confines battles as they go from place to place. So we've seen some fantastic terrain come out for Kill Team, which would be really useful for doing some of those sort of boarding action style situations. We've also got the War on Vespertal Front as a campaign. Anybody here enjoying the grand narrative this weekend might find this extremely appealing, because this is the complete campaign system. In the background of this shot here now, you can see the map that comes. Oh, we just lost it. But there's an enormous map that comes with this set. There's loads of stickers that you can sort of track the progress of your campaign with you and your friends as you battle for the 500 worlds.
No.
And finally,
No, not even gonna try that.
We have the
Pleno 3. Plenipotentiary 3 times. No, can't do it. I can't even say it 1 time.
Yeah, definitely available online. This is a very cool set of expansions. There's loads of good stuff in there, loads of good gaming material. It's sort of particularly themed towards those of you who enjoy the narrative elements of Warhammer 40,000, but as you say, Adam, the detachments will be match play compatible, but because we don't want to kind of limit them behind a big set that you have to buy, they will also be available online for those of you who want to just get the detachment, but then you'd be missing out on having an amazing campaign experience within the 500 worlds. And what this set really does is it sets up that region of space as a pivotal and important part of the Warhammer 40,000 universe, one of the most active war zones that's currently happening in Warhammer 40,000 right now, which is to say something, because there's a lot of war going on.
And I had a chance to read through the Titus volume, that 80-page lore book. There are some very cool information inside there. The things that are happening within the sort of wider story of Warhammer 40,000 are really interesting, compelling read.
But who are they fighting, Adam?
Well, if you've looked at the covers of those books, you might have got a subtle hint as to who the enemy that is principally causing them problems within the 500 worlds. These guys
Necrons
are finding themselves going up against this guy. This is Necrosaur Amantar. And who or what is Necrosaur Amantar?
So Necrosaur Amantar is effectively a deranged destroyer lord of the Necron. He is an ancient, powerful creature.
The Necron, I don't know if you know Warhammer 40k lore, Christopher Mars, but Necrons are like ancient race. They gave up their mortal selves to become basically we're suffering, their planets were suffering from like disease, kids were getting cancer and all this other stuff because they were too close to a sun. So these ancient gods came to him and said, hey, we can give you the gift of immortality in exchange for, you know, this thing. And so they had to become all these skeletons. Basically, they're undead robots.
Have gone out as a leak. We did mention links in our invitation video, but here is the...
And the Satan shards, those are like, they got so powerful that they were able to kill the gods themselves that did this to them. And so these Satan shards are these gods, and they would kill them, and
it's not just
then they would basically enslave them.
That will be coming out. There will be some new ways of getting Necrons into your army. There is a new battalion, which basically gives you all the destroyers. So if you like the idea of an army of undying, unkillable robots hell-bent on destroying all life, this is the battalion for you.
Perfect. Yeah, if your jam is just psychotic, undead robot killing machines, 500 Worlds is going to be your jam.
Yeah.
Perfect. Whew. Feel like we've reached the end.
That is
Perfect. Right, so here we go. Let's just look at Titus squaring off against the enemy, and then what remains is for us to bring this to a close. Everybody who's been watching us live on the stream, thank you so much for sticking with us for our technical difficulties. We appreciate it wasn't perfect, but it's been really great to show you all these fantastic Warhammer reveals and just get a bit excited about our favourite hobby with all of you. Thank you for hanging around with us.
If you want to see any of these revealed again, you want to watch any of the videos again, you want a closer look at any of those miniatures, the Warhammer Community website, if it's not already updated, will be updated very soon.
Yes, it will. Well, they have the Space Marine 2 video game.
Spend time, look
it's
over them, and decide
pretty badass. And
and if you've got burning questions about things Eddie and I didn't explain,
yeah,
there's a good
it's
chance
badass. I haven't played it. Like I said, I would love to play it in the next gen system. Holy moly, that was loud.
Thank you all for sticking around with us as well. You have been an incredible audience. It's been a delight to share this reveal with all of you.
This is the first time they've done this live.
Thank you.
They usually do like a premiere.
TV team who made this possible.
And they're in Atlanta playing their world
It's been a delight. We'll
championships
see you again next time.
and their
Good
grand
night.
narrative. That's it. It's done. It's done. Yeah. It's pretty badass. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. I'll show you this. I'll have to. It's okay. Let's go. Properties. Alright, just bear with me. I will show you some stuff. Got a 9 out of 10 rating on Steam. Yeah, the game is badass. Like, a lot of people love that game. And I think it's got a multiplayer aspect to it as well. And you can customize your guys and you do all kinds of other crazy stuff. But yeah, it's a pretty amazing game. All right, we're gonna try something here. We'll turn the camera off. Don't need it anymore. Bam. We'll go just a face. I'm gonna add PC. Hello, there we go. We good. Okay. Browser source, add source. Nope. PC. Add source. Oh no, that's not what we want. Nope, we don't want that. Remove, yes. I got this. I promised you, Christopher Mars, we got this. Display capture. There we go. Okay, add source. There we go. Boom. There we go. So they have this game coming out. It's a board game. It's hopefully you can hear me. It is a cooperative board game where you play against. I don't know if the computer is going to be like AI generated, but you don't have to paint the minis for one. Like if you're not a mini painter, you could just assemble them and that's it. But these are the heroes that you can get in this game. Yeah. So these are, and they have painters on staff that do all the painting for this. There's 3 of them. Then you can come down here. Here's 3 more. I like this guy right here, and I like this guy. And then you got this wizard. But look at the enemies. This is the main boss of the whole thing. This is like the end evil guy. Then you have this chica, the cyst witch. Yes, she's like a slug now. She's been corrupted by Nurgle, who's one of the chaos gods, more like demons. You got this guy. There's another one of the main bosses. You got this guy. Then you have these guys. These are like mid-levels. Then you have these. These are like a lower mid-level. Yeah, that guy's intestines are hanging out. Then you have like, these are like your zombies that were once humans. These guys are literally satyrs, but blighted by this Nurgle. And then these are like the chump guys. They're like, look at these. They're like little Meyer Kelpies. Yeah, but this is a multiplayer game. Looks fun, amazing. I was saying earlier, I love games like this. Like, this is the type of stuff that I love playing. And then they have Warhammer Age of Sigmar. This is one of their factions. This is like their new like boss. It's called Festus the Leech Lord. Yeah, the thing's wicked looking. Yeah. Look at these guys. Slaven Knights. Oh, they do have unhelmeted versions. Okay, that looks gross. Putrid Blight Kings. Yeah. This is crazy stuff. Rot swords. This is like their battle line infantry unit. Pestigors, more of those like little satyrs, but this one you could really see like how bad they are. They have like festering sores, and look at this. That is so gross. That's so gross. There's their rules. These guys are part of that faction. This guy's amazing. Like, this guy is cool. He's got wings on the back. They don't show it, but they're like fly wings. And then, you got some of their spearhead guys. I don't know how much this is. These are like little, like, what I think they call them, Nurglings. And I forget what this is like. I forget whatever that's called. Regiment around the pustules. Look at them. They're there. I don't know what this thing is. That thing looks crazy. Path to Glory. Don't know what Path to Glory really is. There's some more guys. I think this is their spearhead. Like, yeah, it's crazy. Whew. It's been a long night. I started at 6:30, 7-ish, and now we're 2 hours and 45 minutes in, and I'm ready. She's gone. She's out. She left. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there. Thank you, Christopher Mars, for coming out. Thank you, Albino, Glenn Hunt, Star Wars hockey fan. Touch secretly me. But I'm gonna go have some ice cream cake with the wife, and we're gonna chill. We're gonna hang out with the kitty, or she's gonna try and eat some of our ice cream cake, but she ain't getting. She doesn't get none. No human food for you, my dear. And that was fun. I enjoy this stuff. I'll be back Sunday. We'll be painting some orcs. Although, I mean, we will be painting and finishing these orcs. You guys have a great night and a great weekend. I'll see you Sunday. Peace. Oh my gosh, there it is. Ending soon. Peace.